You gonna let me get that sticker? Hmm? Hey, good morning. Morning, Arnold. Morning, Maxwell. Morning, Bennett. Good morning, Joe. Arnold, thank you very much for the host. Gerry has something under his chin that he's gonna get. Oh, there you go. Oh, he let me get it. That's fine. You're a very brave boy. Very brave boy. Vamp, thank you very much for the host. Good morning, Drew. Good morning, Nico. Morning, Annie. There's a Fifi. How are you doing? How are your weekends? How's it going? Gerry, how are you? Oh, he does have warm little ears, bless him. Morning, Ravane. Morning, Megalomaniac. Good morning, Frank. Morning, Carl. He is baby. He is very much baby. Morning, Lima. Morning, Honey. Good morning, Delta. Morning, Nick. Good morning, His Royal Bunness, Gerry the Great. You are great, Gerry. Good morning, Bubble. I hope you all did have good weekends. My weekend was a bit... I basically had 3 different things planned and they all sort of got, like, slightly cancelled. So, I didn't have the most productive of weekends. But it was still a very nice weekend. It just wasn't the weekend I thought it was going to be. Oh, big shakes. Big shakes, Gerry. You survived. Oh, see, that is a sign of a good weekend. Morning, Dino. Morning, John. Rob. Oh, my gosh. 29 years? Thank you very much. Tier 2. Blimey. Blimey. Thank you, Rob. Good morning, Miko. Gerry be wanting his breakfast. Have you got something next to your eye? There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Did some Final Fantasy and also the Minecraft with a friend. Ah, that sounds nice. Very chill weekend. Feels like I've been watching for 29 years. And yet Gerry has been 2 all of that time. I had a very lovely Sunday. We all got together at Anna's to have a photo shoot as a gift for my dad's birthday next month. Ah, oh, that sounds good. That does sound good. Ended up dancing in a club full of plate armour. In full plate armour. Was waiting for Robin Falcon to be ready for a dungeon. You did some model painting to chill? Oh, that does sound good. Nice. I'm glad it wasn't as hot over the weekend, that it was a little bit rainy as well. Because, yeah, Friday was getting pretty stuffy. Morning, shy bees. Fifi is very alert, waiting for the breakfast that she knows will be soon. There's a bunch of people in casual outfits, so I'm looking like I'm off to conquer an enemy army. Just the last night before before the storming of the castle. Stressful weekend, but better now we know what we have to be and what we have to do going forward. Now to just be physically capable of actually doing it. Oh, good luck. I hope whatever you have planned goes well. I bought a new plant and now I have a pet moss ball. Ah, I've seen those. They are very cute. I finally saw Labyrinth with David Bowie yesterday. Now we only need to see Pan's Labyrinth, the film I've confused it with for decades. Oh my gosh. I was not keen on Pan's Labyrinth. I've heard it is a good film, but I think I just watched it at a very bad time and it made me not like it. It was a lot more depressing than I was expecting it to be. I remember I literally, I rented it from a library because one of my friends, he was having a really bad time. He was going through some depression. So I was like, oh, he loves fantasy films. Let's rent that Pan's Labyrinth. I've heard that's like fantasy. And it turned out it was like the worst possible film we could have rented for him. We were like, oh no, sorry. We tried. I was just for the expected warm weather in London on Saturday and it was cold. Oh no. I hope you managed to stay cozy still. I heard recently that with great cuteness comes no responsibility, and some bunnies live by this motto. Do Gerry and Fifi live by this motto? I mean, morning Polly, morning G-Vote. They have some responsibility, maybe. Fifi patrols the kitchen, keeps that nice and safe. Gerry, she is also a good warning detective system in case anyone happens to be breaking into the house whilst buttering toast. And Gerry keeps her clean. There you go. It all works out. Gerry gives her something to come back from the kitchen for. You don't like the Bowie labyrinth either, do you? I do like it. Well, I do and I don't. Oh, Gerry, bless you. I like it in well, I liked it when I was a child. It scares me now. It does scare me now. I don't like puppets. Yeah, puppets freak me out. Muppets, good. Puppets, bad, is the general rule. Because I love the Muppets. But maybe that means that they're real. Socky's good. Socky's very lovely. I think Socky is more Muppet than puppet. So he falls under... Oh, jeez. He falls under that line. But there's no difference, is there? I think the difference is... I've never really analysed it too much. I think the difference is that... maybe that the Muppets are all, like, material-faced. Like, their faces tend to be... Like obviously Kermit's head is entirely, like, cozy material. Whereas a lot of the... puppets from, like, other Jim Henson things, like Neverending Story and Labyrinth, tend to have, like, plasticky faces. Maybe not plastic, but, like, rubbery. And I think that's what I don't like. Because they'd be like... yeah, like those things from Dark Crystal. Stuff like that is the stuff that I'm like, ugh, do not like... Whereas the Muppets are a lot more friendly looking. They feel more cozy. I tried watching Dark Crystal and nope. I like Labyrinth, but Dark Crystal scares the crap out of me. See, I tried watching Neverending Story because I thought, oh, it's a classic. So I'll give it a go. And I literally got, like, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes before you actually see a puppet in that. And I was quite enjoying it. And then it got to the first puppet and I was just like, nope, can't do this. So yeah, I don't think that's a film I'm ever going to see. I didn't watch Labyrinth or Dark Crystal as a kid, so I don't have the nostalgia. Hello, Kleptic. Morning, Guy. Good morning, Nico. Yeah, I did enjoy... I think I was around about 16 that I started to be freaked out by Labyrinth. Up until then, it had been, like, one of my favourite films as a child. And then something just clicked and I was like, don't like this. Nope. I think the problem is as well... the horse scene, yeah. Maybe I don't want to see that film anyway. Morning, Sam. Morning, Mizira. I think the problem is, okay, this is going to sound very strange, but the Muppets seem to have more... the Muppets seem to ask for consent before they touch you. Whereas all the puppets in Labyrinth always looked very touchy. Like that scene where she's being, like, held up by the the wall of hands. Oh, horrible. Horrible. And they're always like crowding round her, and they're always like, she's just like, I think that is what freaks me out. Whereas the Muppets are more like, can I give you a hug? Yeah, I'd like a hug. Okay, if you're sure. So I think that's what it is. I think they're like, I think it all comes down to that. Because that's why I'm scared of zombies. I don't like the fact that zombies are always coming towards you. And they're just trying to like, they're trying to touch you. And I don't like that. I think that's what it is. You can trust the Muppets. They treat you kindly. Never watched Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. See, I like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. And I'm excited for the fact that more is coming out in September. But yeah, I don't know. It's a very strange line. It's that uncanny valley type line, I guess. Kermit is a good man, a divorced dad, and should probably have a leather jacket and ride a motorbike. Wait, did he divorce Miss Piggy, or was he married before Miss Piggy? Is this? Am I learning more about? Oh, hang on, let me save some of these for you, Jerry boy. Oh, Fifi, you can have those. The wall of hands is a bit odd. It is. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Jeff. What I'm hearing is don't approach Brian. Don't approach me with 100 hands. Morning, Mr. Cyan. Yeah, they broke up in 2015. What? I didn't know about this. My I think my niece thinks, well, when she was smaller, when she was younger, Fifi's having a good snuffle. I'm pretty sure my niece thought that she would marry Kermit when she grew up. I don't know if she still wants to marry him now. But yeah, she really loved Kermit. She would ask my sister to like Google how old he was and stuff like that. He's available again now, yeah. I always thought, oh, there's no chance there. He's a married frog. Morning, Tim. Dear, oh dear. Approach Franny with a bag of ooey and all will be well. Yeah, it's like that scene with the velociraptors in Jurassic World. Just arms spread wide, bag of ooey in one hand, donuts in the other. I'll be like, I'm pretty sure Miss Piggy and Kermit relationship was terribly abusive. She settles arguments with karate chops. This is true. Kermit deserves better. He's a good frog, and it's not easy being green. I was obsessed. I remember collecting milk cartons so I could get a free Kermit backpack when I was like 10. Forced my grandparents to help me too. Oh my gosh, I remember those sorts of things. When you would like collect like tokens off of cereal boxes as well. As a child, you would try to eat like 5 times more cereal than you ever did. So you could get the free thing. It's like at home. Our bread bin was like my dad got it was like an offer on the side. They obviously wouldn't do this these days, but it was an offer on the side of boxes of cigarettes for a bread bin. So my dad got the bread bin and then quit smoking. This was before I was born. It's a very old bread bin. I guess that was like the grown-up version of cereal boxes at the time. Dear, oh dear. I had a strange dream last week where I hollowed out half a cucumber to shape it like a cocktail glass. Then I tried to impress someone by mixing a Bloody Mary in it, which failed to impress because I mixed vodka with chunky salsa instead of tomato juice. Oh, jeez. He is giving me a side eye. Oh. Wonder if Fifi will hear this. Go on, Gerry. You can have the rest of your pellets. Munch, 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 munch. I guess the reality of it is, it's sort of like things in arcades where you end up spending about £20 on arcade tickets just to win enough things to buy a £1 keyring or something. But at least you got, you know, fun memories and to play games out of it. So that's nice. I can never sneak one of my 2 dogs any treats. The crunch is always detected. Yeah, I'm surprised Fifi isn't over here yet. She's currently fighting the... Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. You heard, didn't you? Oh, he chin. He can't decide. What about this one, Gerry? This one? This one? Morning, evil cow. Oh. No. Not if Fifi gets there first. Fifi. This is back towards you, Gerry. Here you go. Last time I went to an arcade, I was too cheap to spend anything, so I was just vibing. Oh, I used to love going to the Trocadero arcade in that London. That was like, if ever I was in London, I would make a trip over to Trocadero, mostly to play Bishy Bashy Champ, and then leave with my hands throbbing. I'm so happy a classic video game arcade opened near me. Asteroids Defender Frogger. Oh my! Oh, I do love like classic arcades. There's one in Bristol Town Centre, but it's closed for a long time. I think it must have opened back up again. But the good thing is, obviously the good thing is if it's in the centre it's easy to get to, but the bad thing is that it also has like massive windows. So if you wanted to do something like DDR, you've got a street full of people looking in, able to see you. So I guess you've got to throw yourself into it a bit more. There was an arcade that we used to go to occasionally, but it got like done up. They used to have a Mario Kart machine, and I don't think it's there since it got done up all fancy like. But that used to be a good one. But now it's a bit more fashionable. Does any other UK peeps remember Sega World in that London? I think I was associated with the Trocadero. You can win Among Us plushies? What? I'm there. I think, was Sega World... Because I remember the Trocadero used to have like 3 different floors. And there was something above it that I never went to. So was that like a 4D cinema or something, maybe? Or maybe that's what it changed to. There was like... I'm going to sneeze, I'm very sorry. I think I scared it away. I spent ages waiting for it to happen. And I think by talking about it, I scared it away. Oh, that's going to sneak up on me later. I remember Mega Bowl in Southampton had Laser Quest and cool stuff. I've only done Laser Quest once. I like it though. I like the aesthetic of Laser Quest. It's very nice. I think there must be Laser Quest places. I swear I've seen Laser Quest places around Bristol. Morning, kitty. You seem to get... There's a lot more escape rooms around Bristol now that I'd like to try. I'm worried about this sneeze. he's starting to get little molt lines again. I think he is, like, if I lift up his, yeah, you see there, starting to get his summer coat coming through now. He's got all tufts around him. There's a laser tag in the centre near 8-Bit Planet in the lanes. Oh. I like the lanes. The lanes have really done up their karaoke. Because I went expecting it to be... It basically used to be this one room down the end of the bar, and it had a big window so everyone could see in. They couldn't hear you, but they could see in. And I booked in for there recently, and I was like... I warned everyone I was with. I was like, by the way, everyone can see in, just so you know. But we went, and they've actually done it up, so it's like these private rooms upstairs, and they're really nice. These fancy sofas in and stuff. It was good. Good morning, Rob. Rob, look at your new carrot. Look at that. Look at that fancy carrot. That's the first time I've seen it in chat on someone that wasn't me. Red ruby carrot. He had first molting, yes, but what about second molting? Oh, Carl, you should definitely do escape rooms. They're so much fun. They are so much fun. There's a new place called Roxy Lanes, which has a bunch of spots, including ice-free curling. I want to go to... Is that the one that's on, like, Union Street? Because I saw that there was a new place opened up on Union Street that had curling. Buns happier now, it's cooled down? Yeah. I mean, they still seem... Jerry's cooled down a bit now because he's been next to the ice pod. His ears are a bit cooler. Maybe his pointy beetroot at the top of Union Street. Yeah, I really want to go there. I really want to do curling. Ice-free curling is just yeeting rocks on the ground. Does that mean you don't get to do the scrubby? Because isn't that half the fun of curling is the scrubby? We went to escape Reading whilst we were in Reading, and that was a great escape room. No scrubbing, sadly. Oh. So now we have 1, 2, 3, poop, baby, silver, gold, moldy, and bloody. No! It's gold, diamond, emerald, ruby. And I think the next one will be sapphire. Is an ice-free curling just full-size shuffleboard? What is shuffleboard? I kind of want to try one of those spoopy escape rooms, but I just know I'll cry. I'm a big wuss. I'm worried. So basically, one of my friends did a poltergeist escape room. And she basically, when she was in there was like a power cut or something. Something happened and it triggered all of the jump scares at the same time. All of a sudden, like, things fell from the ceiling and all of this stuff, like, noises went off. And then all of a sudden this guy appears in the room, and they were like, oh my gosh, what the heck is this? And he was just like, oh yeah, sorry, I've just got to reset all of the things that wasn't meant to happen. So yeah, I don't know if I could deal with jump scares in a room. Like, I did, one of my friends put on real life Phasmophobia. So I guess if I can do that, maybe I can do an escape room. As long as I was with the right people, I guess. I think I could do it. As a teenager, a guy I know was banned from Laser Quest for Life for getting overexcited. Pistol whipping another player. Oh, jeez. Morning, Ginger. There's a Doctor Who escape room in Bristol. I've done that one. I've done all of the ones in that one in Cabot Circus. And I feel bad because I'm still on their mailing list and they still keep being like, do you want to come do this one? And I'm like, I've done them all and I can't really do them a second time. I mean, it's been like 3 years since I did them, like the first one. So maybe I could go back. I probably have forgotten how to solve all of it now. I cried in a normal escape room in Berlin once because there was a suit of armour with Mickey Mouse's and I refused to go into that section. Those of us with dicky tickers need to be careful. This is true. This is true. In Phasma, I literally got so scared I alt F4'd mid-game. Oh, the real life Phasma was so fun. Like, my friend dressed up as a different ghost every time. Her costumes were amazing. They had like the lights rigged up so that they would actually start flashing when the ghost was hunting and you'd actually have to hide and stuff like that. It was so good. They put so much work into it. It was one of the ghosts, Susan Williams. I can't even remember how, I can't remember if we won any of them, but didn't matter because it was so much fun. I never died, thankfully. It was, sounds amazing, but I may need to borrow my son's nappies, yeah. I, at one point, did end up, like, just throwing myself behind a sofa, and my friend who was playing the ghost said she walked in, just saw how awkwardly I was stuffed in, and she was trying so hard not to laugh and stay in character. I was super early on the escape room bandwagon. I was so early nobody knew about them, so didn't want to join me. I've still never been now. Oh, you should definitely do one, Sam. They're so good. What happened to the bunny plushie I got, Branny? It used to be near the castle. Did Gerry begin chewing it? They're up there. Fifi snuggles with them when she goes up onto the chest. That's where she likes to snooze throughout the day now. I never went to an escape room. I'm a wise ass enough solving puzzles, but they feel somehow anxiety-infusing to me. And I would feel watched. Yeah, that's fair, dude. I was really scared to go into one the first time because I get really claustrophobic, so the idea of just being locked in a room sounded horrible. But they do talk you through, like, you know, if you really need to come out, we will just let you out of the room. Like, you're never actually trapped or anything. So I have always been fine. And as someone who gets, like, very easily claustrophobic, I've never had a problem in them. But obviously it comes down to, like, personal levels of stuff. Real life phasmophobia is just cleaning up the basement of a hoarding relative too lazy to do it themselves. I've done it 3 times over a period of 2 years. With ghosts. Ghost. I didn't think they would care for it all that much, but Ffion likes it. This is good. Hallie and I are polar opposites when it comes to spooks. They've watched the first episode of Stranger Things and couldn't sleep after watching it. Then I checked out and sometimes my response was, oh, that's what they're doing. Yeah, I wasn't as, if you can't solve the puzzle, you can never escape. They just leave you in there. Yeah. Morning, Fio. What was I going to say? I wasn't as scared of the new Stranger Things as I thought I was going to be. But I think that's because I was told it was scarier. So then obviously your mind goes into like overdrive of, oh my gosh, this is going to be the scariest thing I've ever seen. I'm not going to be able to watch it. So I think I prepared myself by over worrying about it being scarier. Why does he have circles around his eyes? That's Gerry's molt line. His molt line gives him eyebrows. So look, he's got a little shocked face at the moment. Just because all this is molting through into his summer coat. Poor Gerry boy. He always looks like, what's that era? What was the era where it became fashionable to like completely get rid of your eyebrows and just draw them back on in really thin lines? Looks like he's going for, was it like the 40s or something? It looks like he's going through that phase. need to give escape rooms another go. I hated the one I did. It's because I was an extroverted friend's birthday and the group I was put in had no idea. Oh, I had no one I knew in, so being locked in a room with an introvert with strangers was unpleasant. Yeah, that's understandable. They're, hang on. There you go. He's smooth. He do smooth. Smoothing out his blankie. It is. They are good fun. With the right people, I suppose, like you say. I once did a diamond heist escape room, but we figured out how to get the room before getting the diamonds, and the staff had to send us back in to get them. Oh no. Gerry's doing a very good organise here. I've done some really good ones. The only one that stumped me a bit was because I don't have a particularly good sense of smell. I once did an escape room that needed... It turns out that you needed to, like, smell stuff to organise it. It was, like, things that had to be placed down in a particular way. There was these, like, little bottles with corks. And you had to put them down on a map in a certain way. And, because I couldn't smell them, I didn't realise what it was for a long time. And then the guy over the tannoy kept on trying to give hints. And he was like, oh, looks like you've got the scent of this puzzle. And I was just like, what? Then eventually, I had to get my friend over and be like, can you smell this, please? And she was like, oh, yeah, of course. This is vanilla. This is coffee. This... And I was like, oh. We got there in the end. I don't think I've ever had one that we were trapped in beyond the hour. He's all tangled up, bless him. The Doctor Who one in Cabot Circus is probably the most difficult one I've ever done. That one was like, I was just completely stumped on parts of that. We had to get a lot of clues. But they also, sometimes escape rooms do the sneaky thing of they won't tell you if you're going down. Like, they watched us do something that couldn't actually be done yet for like 10 minutes before being like, yeah, you can't do that, you should move on to the next bit. And I was like, you could have told us that so much earlier. They do the sneaky thing where they don't let you out. Yeah, they lock you in a room and they don't let you out again until you solve puzzles. It's really mean. Gerry, you've completely scrumpled up this blanket now. This doesn't look comfortable at all to lie on. I feel like it looked cozier before you start. He's hard at work. He is. This is true. Maybe he's just not finished yet. Once he's finished with this, it's going to be a masterpiece of coziness. You will never have seen something as cozy as this blanket. He's an artist. He is. It's asserting dominance over the blanket. What would bunny escape room be? As in a bunny-themed escape room or an escape room for bunnies? Do you know, I was actually thinking about something like that recently. I find it interesting that there's so many without a good sense of smell. I got to know a baker who had to describe taste and smell of a certain bread sorts an exam, and he was just like, whoop. I was trying to think of an escape room that I could make for like friends and just take round to their house sort of thing. And I was like, you don't really get any cute escape rooms. Fifi is working. Doesn't have time for cuddles. So I was thinking like, oh, could there be one where you're like, it's about rescuing and adopting a puppy or something, and you have to go through adoption records and find out facts about the puppy. And at the end, you get to escape into the room where the puppy is and then adopt them. But I couldn't think I guess if you just work it backwards. I've probably played enough escape room games. If you fail the escape room, you don't get to adopt the puppy. What you're saying is you need to borrow Mochi again. Yep. Oh, Gerry. You solve lots of responsible animal care themed puzzles to get to the puppy. Yeah. I think, like, I would love to. I guess if you just got things like, what are the. Oh, is it finished? There we go. This is Gerry's masterpiece. This is what ultimate comfort looks like. Fifi, would you like to partake? Oh. She's putting her own little spin on it there. Gerry's like, lie down. Come lie down with me. It's finished. You can be cozy now. Poor Gerry boy. The ice pod was getting cold, so he tucked it in. He did, look. It's all tucked in now. Oh, Gerry boy. Would an escape room for buns be all food-based? Probably. Probably. All food and cardboard-based. You would have to just chew your way out. Most likely. And if I could come up with a bunny-themed escape room. Fifi, he's having toffee. You can't eat that. There you go. Smush it in the ears. That's nice and romantic. Bunnies, would you like... Did you just pull out some of your mane there, Gerry? His mane is molting a lot too. I've noticed Fifi accidentally eating it sometimes. Bunnies, would you like some mint? A nice escape room where you have to find the correct care requirements of various plants and tag them correctly. I think, like, you could have, if there was a bunny-themed one, are they sharing the bowl? You could have one that you have to, like, because different plants are suitable for bunnies, so I guess you could use that. You could have it that you have to read through about bunny care and take through the plants that are safe, leave behind the other ones. My parents have a very excitable doggo and she spotted the rabbits in their run. She runs over, Cookie runs in and Harvey just goes over to say hello when the doggo starts yapping. He went to nip her nose to stop her. We have two very different buns. Aww. Yeah, no Bryony. No Bryony. Not if you want horrendous poops. Aww. I love how bunnies would just shove their faces at the other bunny, waiting for kisses, and end up just getting smooshed. Right. Oh. Do. I don't think you're going to be as excited as you feel you are, Gerry. Because it's mint again and you're not that keen on mint. You're going to pull your mint face. There you go. Well done, bunnies. And that was a very quick treat. Oh no, don't start snuffing. Don't start snuffing. Oh, Gerry boy. Straight away back to kisses. There you go. Hello, Alex. He's not at school because of his ankles again. Oh, I hope they get better soon. Do hope they get better soon. And good luck with exams, because didn't you say they're coming up soon? She does have some claws in her at the moment. Look at these. Look at these little stabbers. Yeah, I'll be taking her in this week to get those trimmed. Did Fifi just eat 2 or did Gerry actually finish first this time? They both got 2 each, but Gerry did get he got a slightly smaller one. She got 2 big ones, he got a big one and a small one. Just because he's little. He doesn't eat as much, bless him. Oh, Gerry boy. I was trying to think of a game that Kirsty and I could maybe play next Tuesday for Rabbit Awareness Week. I was thinking, because there is that Bun House one that we played ages ago. But I was trying to think of another one that we could do that would be on theme for the week. Oh, that's a point. Reminder that tomorrow, if anyone wants to, Kirsty and I are going to be doing like a big Fall Guys lobby because it's free to play tomorrow. So, yeah, that was our plan for. What have you got on your face? There you go. That was our plan for tomorrow. If anyone wanted to join. Also, I realised I've been out of school over a year now. Blimey. I won't do the maths on my part. Is it a sexist thing when lady buns expect kisses but don't reciprocate? No, that's just a very Fifi thing. All comes down to the bunny. You get some very affectionate bunooies, and then some that are more take than give. Alas, work. Boopers. I played one game of Fall Guys yesterday to see if I could still do it with a broken controller, and the answer is yes, somewhat. There is a Bun Awareness Week, so next week is Rabbit Awareness Week. And I was umming and ahhing about whether to do a charity thing for it. Because it would be nice, obviously. It's always nice raising money for Bunny. But then also there's been like quite a few other charity things going on in June. So I was like, oh, maybe it's best to space it out a bit. It was 21 years ago I left college. Aww. I am cooking carrot cake. Alex would like that. Alex loves carrot cake. Georgia was cleaning Lottie yesterday and she looked really scared because her eyes were so wide. Lily sat at a safe distance but had her back looked like she'd been licked too. It's like that's how Gerry always looks. You can like tell when Fifi's been grooming him because he gets left looking so tufty. Like he just have all these little scruffy tufts sticking up all over his back. Bun-friendly carrot cake. That would probably just be... I mean, I did look up a recipe for some little bunny biscuits that the bunnies could have. So I'm tempted to make those. But yeah, just making people aware of bunnies. There's one. It's going to be that for a whole week. There is like, I think there's also going to be, I think Nibbles are doing their own fundraiser in a couple of weeks as well. So I guess there is that. Just seems like June. June seems to be very much like a good month for. I guess it's like halfway between Christmases. Maybe that's it. That's when what's the saying? The coffers have managed to fill up a bit more. Gerry and Ffion preparing little signs with slogans. Yeah. I like being aware of bunnies. Me too. Me too. In the time between then, I have had 2 wonderful and amazing boys who I love so much. Aww. Time very well spent, I'd say. Oh. Hello, Fifi. Was I getting in your way? Are you charging up for zoomies? She's just making sure that her running route is clear. She's not going to run into me again. Oh, there you go. You can see his moat line a bit more now. All this coming through. It started in just a random place. Just like smack bang in the middle. Because I always thought he'd like lost part of his, he'd just like lost a big tuft of fur when I saw it. Because I was like, oh, is he balding there? But no, just time to start molting. Now his other molt is finally finished. Time to start again. Good morning, Lifelike. Look at him. I've not done a schedule for this week, I realise, actually. But it's pretty much the same. This is the thing of having, like, 3 days that are spent... Oh, the only difference is, I think, from now on, I think Stardew will always finish at 5. Because I think Boba and Xylus are going to do Cuphead after Stardew. Because Boba was suffering a bit from the early starts, getting up early for Cuphead. So yeah, I think that's the only difference, is that Stardew's going to be a little bit shorter. But yeah, pretty much 10 a.m. buns, 2 p.m. games, bish bash bosh. Tim, thank you for gifting us up to Spiffing Tea. Thank you. Phoebe is raising bunny awareness in the background. She is doing a bit of she's just chewing out some of the cardboard to start making her signs for the Bunny Awareness Week. What stream is later? Do you know, I've not decided. I think I'm done with Viva Pinata for now until I start the second one. But I can't decide what to play today. I don't know what I feel particularly in the mood for. I enjoyed Monster Prom. It doesn't have buns, but it is a good co-op game. Is it like a dating sim type one? What about Ooblets? I could start a new Ooblets. Lost Nova? What do you want to play? This is the problem. Is that I feel like I've gone very snuffly now. I've leant forward. I've not taken an antihistamine today, so my hay fever is just like, hello. Oh no, she's not coming this way. I don't know what I feel like playing. That is the problem. Second Bun Street. Gerry has a beard like Simon's. His big mane. Dota? Just do 3 hours of Dota? Do you know, I've actually got back into Dota. We've been teaching a couple of our friends Dota, and one of them picked it up like really quickly, and the other one was doing really well, but was just slightly stumped by the shop mechanic. And it was causing me so much joy. It was making me giggle a lot. Why would you do that to friends? Friends don't let friends play Dota. I can't remember. I think it's because we were playing Warzone. And we were talking about Dota. Because, it's friends that we used to play Warzone with quite a bit. And just hadn't for a while. And so we were playing that with them again, and they were just saying like, oh, what games have you been playing recently? And Alex was like, oh, I got back into Dota. And they were just saying like, oh, I've always meant to try Dota. Morning, Coconut. So yeah, we ended up having just a few bot games. This is how you treat your friends, what you do to your enemies. I send them to League. Morning, Ted. But yeah, it's been good. The shop is part of what scared me off Dota. It's not too... Once you get your head around it, it's not too bad. Dota chat, yeah. Do you send anybody to raid Shadow Legends? Oh, jeez. There's enough people doing that. They don't need my help. I'm playing Legends of Runeterra. Superior game. What, is that another MOBA? What do I feel like playing? This is the problem. I feel like for ages I've had so many games that I want to play, and now I've got the day that I could play one of them. I can't think what any of them are. Even worse, I think that one's a card game. Oh, geez. Don't let me play card games. I think it feels like there's a lot of items in Dota, but they're all good in the situation. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is like, it's best to like, just pick a build and stick to it at first. And then just slowly learn that way. And then eventually you can branch off into more exciting things. Stardew Valley? What, just start a solo playthrough. Just do 3-hour bun stream. Golfy. I'm going to be doing Golfy on Wednesday, I think. Look at those little chops. Look at those. 1 month till stray. What? That's exciting. I will take an antihistamine after the stream. It has all of a sudden kicked in. I think because it's been like rainy, and I always thought that rain would dampen down the pollen, but apparently it actually like kicks it up a lot more. My hero knowledge fell off a cliff. I used to know what was good versus who and what items to negate their skills. Now I am potat. See, this is the thing, is with Dota, like I've got thousands of hours in Dota, but it all doesn't mean anything because everything has been like changed since I actually played it properly. Like the map has changed, the items have changed, there's new heroes. As soon as you get used to it, they change it again. It is epical. My nephew should be getting born today. That's exciting. How much more Phoenix Wright is left with Viridian? Apparently, 2 more cases after the one that we're on. So quite a bit. It's such a long game. I didn't realise. There's a lot of Phoenix Wright left. Yeah. I thought we were like on the last case. And you know, it was winding up to one big thing, but no, there's loads of it left. I've never played Dota, but I have it in my library and I'm nervous to start. Should I start like a Dota noob academy? Try and teach people in bot matches. Hello, Kaino, how are you doing? What else is there to play? I need to just have a look through my library, see what stands out. Don't play Dota, it's bad for your health. I'll tell you what is bad for my health at the moment is scary games. They seem to, wait, you're on case 3 of 5 or case 8 out of 10. Oh, okay, if it's the whole thing or, okay. Blimey. You'd probably be on the last case if the first hour or so of every stream wasn't a podcast. This is also very true. This is very true. You enjoying that, Gerry? Is that a good toffee there? A world of goo? Can't even think what that is. Oh, wait, is that the one where you have to like build bridges and stuff out of goo? Or am I thinking of a different one? I wish to watch Briny return to Phasmo. Oh, geez. Hasn't there been like a big patch for Phasmo recently? My friend is doing a bonus stream on Thursday on Ace Attorney. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I'll just have a look through do you know what I was tempted to do? I downloaded Hades the other day, but I get the feeling that I would be not fun to watch playing that because it's Nuts is a good game. Nuts is a good game. But yeah, I get the feeling that it's one of those things that's probably only enjoyable to watch if you're watching someone who's good at it, and I can't imagine that I would that I would be very good at it. But it was I think is it on Game Pass or something now? It's on Game Pass, so I thought, well, I may as well. Hades just gives me a headache. What, to play it or to watch it? It's pretty easy though. I've not watched it, and also my standards are low. Astronist nails are calling. Do you know, Kirsty and I were talking about doing another Astroneer playthrough, as it's been quite a while since we last played it. I think there has been all the updates, like the snails and such. I wish they were just like, there's always Skyrim. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I feel like they just need, because obviously now we've done like the main story of Astroneer. You'd just be building up to the same thing. You're a professional Dota player. Oh geez, I wish. I wish I was good enough to be a professional Dota player. Be a millionaire by the time you're 16. I thought if there was a wholesome mod for Skyrim. Yeah, I tried Skyrim and I spent all of it running away because I didn't want to hurt anything. So I just had to run away from wolves for 3 hours and that was about it. A Lego stream? Like physical or one of the Lego games? Or actual Lego? I don't think I could afford to become a Lego streamer. I did stream Skyrim once, and it did not go well. It did not go well. It has charming spells. I basically just went around running away from any fight and stealing cheese. That was about it. That was about it. Zelda? Oh, are there any Legend of Zeldas that I would like to try? Just play through Breath of the Wild again. Won't do it for a bit, but target raids. Simon Otters, Wolves G, Clyde Snakes, Overlight, Cat Does Math, and Claws. Okay. Oh yeah, see that's another reason why I wouldn't want to play Skyrim. In case I ever accidentally hurt a Banui. So yeah. It's too much. Cadence of Hyrule. That one does look very cute. Link's Awakening is very fun. I'll have a look. I'll have a look through my thingy. And through my Steam list. I'm really tempted to play Among Trees again. Even though it's not too long since I last played it. But I think it's been officially released now. So I think it has changed a bit since I played. Because I played it very early beta. And it was, yeah. Maybe I could give that another go. There are seemingly pacifist mods for Skyrim. Ooh. I still get flashbacks to Among Trees. What? Because of the bears and stuff? I do love how it just cranks it up to 100. It's just this really calm game where you're just walking around finding flowers and then all of a sudden, oh, of course, that's what I was playing. That was what I was playing when I threatened you. I'd forgotten about that. Oh my gosh. Oops. Teehee. Well, shall we go to see Cat and not talk about cannibalism this time? See if we can make amends for last time. What are we asking her? If you were a cannibal, what's the opposite of cannibals? What's a nice question we could ask? You've got a big minute to get a question. How many donuts are we going to get from Happy Donut Co? No, what is the tallest a cake could be and still be stable? There you go. That's a nice question. You're just thinking about big cake. What is a donut? Do bunnies have hands? I think Cat is on the side of bunnies having hands. I don't know. I can't think of any science questions to do with maths. Maths is too complicated. Well, anyway, I shall say bye-bye. I'll be back at 2 p.m. with a mystery stream that's a mystery even to myself. There's a Fifi lounging over there. Mission unclear. I'm too hungry to think of questions. I just want food. I will see you all later. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, if sharks do cow? Good questions. Bye-bye, everyone. Oh, Gerry. If I tickled your ear, I'm sorry. There we go. Bye-bye. Boop.